Well, how y'all doing? It's Monday. It's Monday, and if I came this close to getting myself in trouble if I didn't have a good political advisor, a.k.a. Mama, who reminded me today that, hey, you remember you got jury duty today? No, I didn't. I forgot all about it. Wasn't in my head, and I had to get dressed and get down there and tend to my civic duty, which, my luck, I got picked on a panel, so I got a report on Thursday to a judge's courtroom to see what happens. I don't know what the case is yet, but I don't know. I consider myself a pretty fair individual. I'll rate you on what you did and who you are. I figure that's the best anybody could do. Anyway, I got all tangled up with jury duty and all that, so I didn't get to see a whole lot of the news. But I couldn't let the day go by without mentioning a few things. Are you shitting me? Oh, Donnie's boy getting sued? Yes, the Attorney Generals of Maryland and the District of Columbia are filing suit against Donald Trump for violating the Constitution. In particular, the anti-corruption laws that are in our Constitution, the Emoluments Clause, that keeps our president from making a bunch of money off of us. Which, that's what Donald's doing. Because, and they're requesting to see his tax returns. Yeah, that way, that's one sure way of knowing it ain't going to happen. He's going to fight this tooth and nail. Them tax returns can't come out until after he's gone from all this stuff and makes all his money. He'll fight it every which way he can. But they're pointing out that, you know, just right there in D.C., at the Trump International Hotel, Saudi Arabia by itself has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars right there. And we talk about it all the time with him going to his golf courses and Mar-a-Lago and all that other shit, how much money that's generating for the Trump family. And that's who it is. That's who's making this money. Oh, I won't look at it no more. You just go to your own shit, so everybody has to spend money at your crap. And that's money in his pocket, baby, and he just ka-chings every time he hears a dime. He gets a heart on, I don't know. He's in love with money and he wants all of it. But that's kind of ridiculous. He hasn't been to Camp David yet. Ain't been up there. No, all of his shit's got to be involved around a Trump hotel or a Trump golf course or something Trump so he can make the money. And you got to remember, he's got places all over the world. How easy is it for some country, you know, to send somebody over to one of his motels and run up a great big old bill just to pay old Donnie off? Don't worry, we'll fill up your hotel rooms there, Donnie, and we'll pay you off that way, and nobody will be the wiser. Yeah, that's what Donnie's counting on. He's counting on the rest of us out here to be just stupid enough to let him get away with it. At least the Republican Party's willing to let him get away with it. Ain't that some shit? That the Republican Party would allow him to steal money from this country and use the presidency to benefit his own self? Yeah, they'd do it. They'd do it. Did you see that that circle jerk they called a cabinet meeting today in his office there, where he called all the cabinet there? Everybody's in charge of something. And what did they do? Well, they went right around the table so they could all sit there and praise the glorious leader. Every one of them. How about you? You got something to say? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for sending Trump down here and all sorts of crap. They went around that table. I didn't get to listen to it all because I've been gone, but I see the gist of it. Are you shitting me, Donnie? You got to have everybody at the table sing your praises before you can get along. You had the cameras there, so you wanted to make sure every one of them pledged their loyalty and gave their heartfelt thanks that Donnie was in charge of our nation. Bug off, asshole! You're a bunch of squirming little whines in there. That's all you are. You're a bunch of dogs hunting a skunk, and they found one. Anyway, that's a circle jerk if I ever saw one, and Trump's a pivot man in there. Anyway, he is. They want you. I'm surprised they don't require the cabinet there to call him glorious leader, because he acts just like it. That's what he wants. Now, going along with that Emoluments Clause and making a lot of money, a guy named Stephen Roth, he's up in New York, he's a big guy, he makes a lot of money. What's he into? Well, he's into construction. So like Donnie. Donnie's in construction. Oh yeah, that's right, these two guys are tied up. Oh yeah, Kushner too. Jared Kushner, in charge of Kushner, I don't know, he never says a word. Never says a word. He's in charge of everything, but never says a word. Anyway, Jared Kushner and D.T. Trump He's all tied up with those Stephen Roth. Well, Stephen Roth has put in for a bid on a $2 billion contract to build a new FBI building. Donnie's got nothing to do with it, of course not. Donnie won't make any money off it. Are you shitting me? $2 billion? Donnie's drooling at the mouth. Yeah, that guy will probably get the contract just so Donnie can get paid. He's a dick and he does dick things all the time. Anyway, what else is going on? I ain't gonna let this shit slide. Megyn Kelly can get her ass back over to Fox, and if she don't like them looking at her legs, well, tough shit, find another job. NBC needs to get rid of her. Given time, Megyn Kelly is giving an interview to Alex Jones. Alex Jones, the guy that said 9/11's an inside job, your government did it. Sandy Hook, that ain't no dead kids out there. Your government's lying to you. Those are actors out there. Gay frogs, all that kind of crap. Pizzagate, all that shit, lying crap that Alex Jones puts out there, and all that crap. And Megyn Kelly and NBC are giving him an interview. Kiss my ass, NBC. You can take your show and shove it up your ass, because I'm not watching that shit. I'm not about to watch her give that asshole a national platform on national TV to spread his stinking lying shit. And NBC ought to think twice about airing that kind of crap from a man like that. That's ridiculous. That is disgusting. He has defiled everything about this country, and it's just a monkey in a cotton-picking suit. That man, he ain't nothing but a filthy liar. But NBC wants to put him on the air, and Megyn Kelly thinks that's okay. Megyn Kelly, you sell your soul for $1, bitch. I ain't worried about that shit. That disgusts me. That pissed me off, putting him on national TV. Anyway, well, Lindsey Graham's coming around. What'd he say? Well, he basically said that the president can't shut his mouth and he's going to get himself in trouble and end up with obstruction of justice charges and all that, and I have a tendency to think he's true. Get out of here. Anyway, I don't want to get stumped. Lindsey even thinks he's going to, because he can't shut up. He can't put down Twitter. He can't keep his mouth shut. 100% I'll testify. Kiss our ass. You're lying through your stinking teeth, Donald. You ain't going to testify. You ain't going to do nothing. You'll do everything you can to obstruct justice in any investigation on your ass there is. You'll do anything you can to get out of it. He's a lying dog in our house. Hey, the senior travel ban there got shut down again too there, Donnie Dick. No shit. Struck down by a court once, you went in with an appeal. Nope, appeal said no. You went back again. Guess what, Donnie? The court said no way, you ain't getting it, bub. Because you keep calling it a travel ban, even though your lawyers are up there saying, oh no, it's not a travel ban, it's not a Muslim ban. Well, then how come Donnie keeps saying it? Well, because our guy is stupid, and that's how come no lawyer will take his case, because they know he won't shut his mouth. He'll open his mouth and stick his foot in there, his ankle, and cram it all the way up in there and then try to mumble some shit, and the Republicans will believe it, believe me. Jill Strell, a little while ago when I talked, wrote a little thing on my Facebook there saying I was going to be late with this video because I had jury duty. Well, I was reading some of the comments down there because I like to read those comments, I really do. Anyway, Jill Strell, she said down there that as far as juries go, there's two camps. And I tend to agree with her. Those who couldn't get out of jury duty, and those who wouldn't miss it for the world. Well, I'm kind of in the middle. I guess I'd like to go fishing. If they had a reason, they said, well, John, you're excused. Okay, I'm out of there. But if they asked me to serve, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Because somebody out there is counting on someone of his peers to have a level brain and even conscience, and I feel I do. I'd be just, whether it be a Republican or a Democrat up there, an independent, whatever. I'd look at the case for what it is and decide on that merit. I'm not the big one on that. Mama's the big one on that. My political advisor for the county that we live in served as a jury member for the biggest case this county ever saw. When the county is suing the sheriff, it's a big story, and it was all over the place when our sheriff years and years and years ago retired. On the day of his retirement, he gave himself a 20-year retroactive pay raise. Huh. Don't you wish you could do that shit? No, we can't do that shit. He did. 20 years, retroactive pay raise. Give me a raise. And walked out the door with the money. Well, they had to go to court. Mama was on that case, covered by all the national news, had pictures of Mama coming out of the courthouse. It lasted forever. Forever. Anyway, the case was done, and Mama's got that something to be proud of, that she served on that jury duty for so long on a very important trial. Anyway, that's what's going on in jury duty. So I got jury duty on Thursday. I don't know what the case is. I don't know what time I go. I mean, I know what time I get there. I don't know what time I get out or anything like that. So Thursday, if you don't see me around here, chances are I'm up there listening to somebody's side sob story. And trying to make a judgment on it. And I hope y'all don't hold that to me. It's our civic duty and we all have to do it. It's sort of like paying taxes. Nobody wants to do it. We support our troops. Yeah, pay your taxes. Whoa. It's that. We have to do things to support this country and to support those that serve for it. So we have to pay our taxes. We have to do jury duty when it's called upon us, because that's what citizens do. Be a good citizen. Be a good steward. All that kind of good stuff, because that's all we have at the end of this life, I feel, is your integrity and how you can look back on it and how you lived your life. I like looking back at most of mine. Most of mine. There's some of it I wouldn't mind forgetting, I guarantee. Anyway, it's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll get into some shit tomorrow and find out what's going on. Blue dots around the world. Love you, baby. Blue dots here in the States. I don't have a t-shirt today. Got to go up and take me a shower and stuff. Sweating that damn jury place up there around all them strange people. Anyway, blue dots, stay with us, baby. Dissent is required. Dissent is required in this. We have to keep active, and we have to keep those around us motivated to stay in this fight. It has to be a sustained fight, and we can do it. Anyway, y'all take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, John Bertavo, Blue Dot in Texas. And my Facebook page, John Bertavo. My fan page, John Bertavo Speaks, and my Patreon page, and my Twitter feed, and all that kind of stuff to get the word out that we have to stay after this. And we do. So whatever word you can use, whatever person you can nudge and help along to stay in this fight, well, do that. Do that. If you can put them a smile on their face, do that too. We'll see y'all tomorrow now. Bye.